eyes. "That's remarkable. What is it?"
"It comes from a rare orchid that gives off its scent only at night," Nettle replied. "The petals are more delicate even than jasmine. One can't obtain the essence by heating the blossoms. They're too fragile. After the petals are soaked in sheets of fat, an alcohol-based solvent is used to draw out the pure essence."
Lillian took another breath of the exquisite perfume. "What's the name of the orchid?"
"Lady of the Night."
That elicited a chuckle from Daisy. "That sounds like the title of a novel my mother would never let me read." "How much is it?" Lillian asked, and when he named the price, her eyes widened. "Father will explode," she muttered to her sister. "Yes," Daisy said with relish. Nettle made a show of holding the little bottle up to the light, where the liquid glittered and shimmered like a diamond.
"Magic is not inexpensive, I'm afraid."
"Do you have any cheaper magic?" Lillian asked wryly.
"I'm afraid not," he said, "but it's worth every shilling. You could call it a love potion. In fact, I'll add a secret ingredient to enhance its effects."
Charmed, but clearly disbelieving, the older girl, whose full name turned out to be Miss Lillian Bowman, bought the perfume. "Lillian," Daisy said as they left the shop, "you are going to let me try some of that perfume, aren't you? Don't I always share?" "No." Lillian grinned. Despite their occasional squabbles, they were each other's staunchest ally and closest friend. Few people in Lillian's life had ever loved her, except Daisy, who adored the ugliest stray dogs, the most annoying children, and things that needed to be repaired or thrown out altogether. "Of course I'll let you try it," Lillian said, "though heaven knows what you expect from it." "It's going to make a handsome duke fall madly in love with me naturally." "There's no such thing as a handsome duke. Have you noticed how few men in the peerage are young and nice-looking? Most of them are dull-witted, or ancient, or have the kind of face one usually sees with a hook in its mouth." Daisy snickered and slid an arm around her waist. "Your Prince Charming is out there," she said. "He's longing to find his true love. He just doesn't know who you are. But very soon he'll find out you're the one he's been waiting for, and then he'll run away screaming. No, he'll take you into his arms, masterfully, and gaze into your lustrous orbs." "My what?" "And press his burning lips to yours with passionate ardor." "You've read too many novels," Lillian said. "It's going to happen," Daisy insisted. "Soon." "What makes you so certain?" Daisy gave her an impish smile. "Because we've got magic on our side." Chapter 1. Stony Cross Park, Hampshire. "The Bowmans have arrived," Lady Olivia Shaw announced from the doorway of the study, where her older brother sat at his desk amid stacks of account books. The late afternoon sun streamed through the long, rectangular, stained-glass windows, which were the only ornamentation in the austere, rosewood-panelled room. Marcus, Lord Westcliff, glanced up from his work with a scowl that drew his dark brows together over his coffee-black eyes. "Let the mayhem begin," he muttered. Livia laughed. "I assume you're referring to the daughters. They're not as bad as all that, are they?" "Worse," Marcus said succinctly, his scowl deepening as he saw that the temporarily forgotten pen in his fingers had left a large blot of ink on the otherwise immaculate row of figures. "Two more ill-mannered young women I have yet to meet, the older one particularly." "Well, they are Americans," Livia pointed out. "It's only fair that one should give them a certain latitude, isn't it? One can hardly expect them to know every elaborate detail of our endless list of social rules." "I can allow them latitude on details," Marcus interrupted curtly. "As you know, I am not the kind to fault the angle of Miss Bowman's pinky finger as she holds her teacup. What I do take exception to are certain behaviours that would be found objectionable."